To Tuesday's workout. Today's workout should take 34 minutes, and continuing on with our James Bond theme, we have our Tabata timer, 20 seconds on with 10 seconds of rest, alternating between two movements 12 times. So that means we're going to be at each movement 6 times, going back and forth, minute of transition between each block. Let's look at the workout first, and then we also have a fun warm-up that I want us to do. And with the workout being 34 minutes, obviously this is not a starter, but it is going to be integrated into our warm-up. And we need to start the workout at no later than the 12-minute mark at the latest. So looking at the workout first block, TRX pistols, TRX bicep curls. We can go for reps, or we can go more eccentric and go for quality. It's going to be up to the coach. The next block is going to be single leg box knee drives. We'll look at that in a second. Paired with box dips. We know the box dips, blasting the triceps. So after the bicep curl block, arm's going to be nice and pumped up. But let's look at the single leg box knee drives. We can go for quality or we can go for speed. I would prefer to go for speed, but my purpose of this is to engage the glutes, specifically glute engagement, as we drive our knee up onto the box. So let's look at this guy as he is going on the slower side. So he's really fronting that load in the front quad. His foot starts behind the box. He drives his knee up, finds his balance. Now this would obviously look like if we were to go more eccentric or slower. But if we're going to go fast, we can just speed it up and try to get in, a good amount of reps in that 20 seconds. So we can alternate between legs every other round. So each leg gets 3 rounds. Next block, we have our push-ups and overhead sit-ups. I would love to do the overhead sit-ups with the slam balls. If we'd rather do it with the plates, that's cool. But I think it maybe be a little more fun and manageable with the slam balls, because this is a pretty intense workout, alternating between those two movements. The hardest block of the day is definitely going to be these double dumbbell thrusters and the Renegade row. So definitely going on the lighter side for the dumbbells. I'm thinking like 20 to 25 for the ladies at max. And then for the guys, 30s, maybe 35. It's going to be really tough. And we'll finish off with max cow on the rower. So those back-to-back are going to be a real challenge. So let's look now at the starter. So we're going to play roulette. This is going to be really fun, I think, and it's going to work into our warm-up. So with the warm-up, really can just knock out some dynamic stretches, some push-ups, some air squats. Keep it basic, keep it simple. Show and demo the movements for the workout. And then by the 4, 5, maybe 6 minute mark, we want to go ahead and start with the starter, which is roulette. This is going to be up in Safari on the left iPad, and all you do is click the screen. The roulette wheel is going to roll, and it's going to land on a number and then a color. So athletes get to choose to stand on the turf side of the room or the rubber side of the room. The turf side is going to be red, and the rubber side is going to be black. If the number or if the wheel lands on their side, so if I am standing on the turf side and it lands on 12 red, I got to do 12 sit-ups. Each round, athletes have the opportunity to stay where they're at or switch. So hypothetically speaking, one person can go completely unscathed and not have to do any of the sit-ups or jump lunges, and another person could potentially have to do either sit-ups or jump lunges every single round, depending on which one they pick, depending on how good at roulette they are. So all you do is click the wheel, it spins like this, and it lands on, for example, 25 red. So that will be on the high level for sit-ups. With this, I'm going to leave this up to the coach. The number goes up to 34. That's pretty high level. That number can be cut in half if we would rather do more rounds, which I honestly suggest, because the other side would just be waiting on that side to knock out, a bunch of sit-ups or jump lunges. So whether it is 20 or 30, let's coach, whoever's coaching, choose a number that if it gets beyond that number, you can just half that, and that's the number of reps that we do instead of having to do 34 sit-ups or 34 jump lunges. So let's watch it one more time and see as it rolls. What is it going to land on? If I'm on the turf, I wouldn't have to do anything because the other side is going to be doing 15 jump lunges. So after we're done thinking about the 12-minute mark at the latest, we should start the workout and get on with these Tabata workouts. Have fun with Casino Royale.